Everybody ready? Yeah! Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Alright, my name is Andy Moreno, and it's spaghetti time. Yes, I said spaghetti time. I'm going to show you guys how to make spaghetti, what ingredients you need, and how cooking can benefit you when you cook spaghetti. Okay. You wondering why I want to talk to you about this? It's because it's a quick dish, and for all you cheap college students out there, this could be a great way to save some money. My dad is an Italian chef for 20 years, and he has showed me many tips to make spaghetti. I've been cooking ever since I could reach the stove. To begin with, I'm going to speak about the ingredients, what you need to make this dish. First, the three main ingredients you need are sauce, noodles, and meat. For me, the most important ingredient is the noodles. Why the noodles? Because without the noodles, it'll just be meat and sauce. Who doesn't want to eat meat and sauce? There are many different kinds of noodles out there, and NewYorkMagazine.com, an article written by Robin and Rob, entitled "Last Noodle Standing," there was a panel of pasta experts named Caesar, Marco, and Steve. I guess they're all Italian. They were all blindfold tested, and they tested 8 brands. The winner was Trader Joe, which only cost 99 cents. So it means that no matter how expensive the other brands are, those are not really the best ones, I guess. The experts say it. Next, I'm going to talk about the sauce and the meat. They go together like a marriage. What sauce do you guys prefer? Does anybody know any kind of sauces that in the jar?
Prego.
That's my favorite too. I believe Prego is the best kind. I've tasted many different kinds of sauces, and Prego to me has been so far the best one. Depending on if you're a vegetarian or not, meat is an option. I make meatballs or sausages depending on which one you like most. Alright, this is the fun part right here. Next, I'm going to talk about how to make it. You start with making the noodles, but you want to make both of them at the same time just to make it a little bit quicker. It's like about a 30-minute process, maybe 20, depending on how fast you do this. The noodles, they take about 10 minutes to make. You want to boil the water first until you see bubbles start coming in the pot at the bottom and the top. When you put the noodles in, you want to put them like an umbrella. So not just put them all stacked in one spot, but then spread them all around the pot. And they will start falling to the bottom, and then you want to keep stirring them and picking them up like this with your tongs so they don't get stuck to the bottom of the pan. So this will take around 10 minutes. And if you want to taste your noodles, you can also like pick them up with the tongue and chew on it to see how chewy it is. If you want it al dente, a little bit harder. It depends on how you flavor it. But I like a little bit chewy. You want to turn off the water and then take out the water. But this is gonna be real hot, so be careful with this part. And then after the noodles are done, drizzle oil over them and keep tossing them so they'll be a little bit sticky and softer this way, so the pasta can get on top of the noodles. From busycooks.about.com, written by Linda, on how to cook pasta. She gives a couple of tips on how to make pasta. First, she says to cover the pot when boiling water to make it easier to boil. The next one said, watch the pasta carefully because pasta can overcook really easily. And next, do never mix pastas together with different kinds of pasta because every different pasta has different types of cooking. Next, I'm going to talk about the meat and sauce. First, you want to cook the meat before adding the sauce. Making meatballs, which I prefer. You want to make at least 4 meatballs, make them real round and big. Season the beef before you shake the balls. and then heat the pan for around 6 or 7, the heat part, and cook the balls slowly and cut them in half if you don't know if they're cooked inside, so you want to cut them in half. After you see that the balls are cooked fully, you want to put the sauce in the and then just keep stirring. Make sure there's no bubbles in the sauce, because then the sauce will start like coming out at you, and then it'll get really, really messy. You don't want that. All right, now I'm going to talk about my final point. My final point is how a simple meal can impress your loved ones. Impressing your loved ones, it can be real difficult. Everybody has many different things that they like, but everybody wants somebody that knows how to cook. It doesn't matter if it's your family, a friend, or somebody that you really like. Cooking for them can be a real special thing. It shows that you took the time out, you did it yourself, and you actually put thought into it. Another thing is spaghetti. Most people love it. If they don't love it, and if they hate it, they'll probably lie to you just to make you feel good because you actually did it. News.com by Men's Health article written by Madeline were 6 traits she secretly wants you to have. One of the traits were cook for more sex. Yeah, cook for more sex. She pulled 1,000 people, and 66% of the women said they are more likely to have sex with you after you have a home-cooked meal, after she has a home-cooked meal. 66% of women said that. You hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah. So, this means you cook and you get lucky. And me being a man, and I'm pretty sure my other men will vouch for me, if she cooks for you 100% of the time, she'll a keeper. We as college students want to figure out ways to save money but still impress the ones that we have our eye on. And spaghetti can be fun and easy way of doing this. As we conclude today, I hope you learned some helpful tips on how to make this dish, and know that it won't break your pocket just to make this fancy dish. Today I showed you the ingredients, how to make it, and how it can impress somebody. So whenever you're in a rush and don't know what to do for a date, think about my spaghetti and me. Trust me, I won't steer you wrong.